Hello, welcome to this class. This is teacher Jacob, and today we're gonna have a listening class. This video is for seventh. This is for seventh grade, and we're gonna study today listening class. Don't forget, it's necessary that you write on your book here at the top of the book here or down is possible the date. Today it's July 17th. Okay, don't forget that. It's mandatory. So talking about listening, I want it's you understand how important how important is to listen English in your house. Okay, at the moment you have time for listening English, not only in Spanish, because you already know Spanish. So if you are interested in improving your English, what you need to do is to listen English. Yesterday, um, we had a meeting with all the teachers in the school, and we got the conclusion that the school needs that the students listen more English. The students need to understand why and how they can learn English properly, and how there are some students that they don't want to learn English, and that's a big problem. Problem for the school, problem for the students, a problem for the families, and so on. So necessary you be very conscious what are you doing. So you have to listen English in your house. Listening is one of the best options for learning another language. If you listen, you can learn English. If you don't listen, it is impossible for you to learn. Something else, very important. Uh, Listening is excellent for improving your pronunciation, for understanding what are you talking, and when you talk, people will be understand because your listening is excellent. Okay, now let's go to the class. Let's go this introduction. Let's go to the class. So come on, let's start the class. So today we're going to study page 75. This is the page that we're gonna work here. Okay, so let's do it. Let's practice this. Remember this class. It's mandatory just to listen. Okay, nevertheless you have to complete this exercises 1, 2, 3, four exercises. And this reading too, but just this is reading. Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's start the class to say that we're gonna complete exercise number 1. So let me see. And now, yeah, let's go. Let's see. Label the picture with the names of free time activities. So something for you is what kind of activities or one activity do you do in your free time? Okay. For example, in your free time, you take photographies. Photos. You take photos. Or in your free times, and you sometimes go fishing. It's possible. Or sometimes you go riding horse, or you play video games in your house. So, what of these activities do you do in your house? In my case, in my personal case, well, I don't have one here. I don't have one activity that I do, but perhaps you can do one of them, or maybe this fly a kite. What it was at one time with my children but not now. All right, so now you're gonna listen now, and then you're gonna write here. So okay, so you're gonna write, she is riding a horse. Listen and copy. She is riding a horse. She is flying a kite. He is playing video games, and she is taking photographs or photos as possible. And playing he is playing music, and he is fishing. Fishing, he is fishing. Okay, very good. So let's go number two. Let's go number two. No, what's going on? Okay, hold on, one moment. Yeah, yesterday. Okay, here. And oh my God. Yeah, I got it. Use the prompts to write questions in your notebook. So here, what you need to write is a question. So, for example, what do you enjoy doing in the evening? So you're going to copy, what are you enjoying? No, what do you enjoy doing in the evening? Two, using what? Do. Where do you go this weekend? Yes, negative. Here is negative. What you don't like to study at school? D. What do you hate watching on TV? Okay. What do you hate watching on TV? All right. Now let's go number three. Complete Complete the sentence with the correct form of the adjectives and parentheses. So this is interesting. So I think playing video games, it's, so notice here it is comparing. So I think video games is, it's more interesting than playing sports. So you're gonna write here comparatives, okay? In this case, I think playing video games is more interesting, dissimilar than playing tennis, than playing sports. B, computer, it's, notice is this is comparing comparatives. Computer is faster than my friends. Okay, good. For me, math is comparing easier. You need to write here I-E-R, easier than geography. B, in Spanish grammar, it's here is comparing, but you need to write grammar. It's more com complicated than English grammar. Okay? All right, very good. Now, let's go. Nowadays, in your notebook, write more comparisons about your daily life using adjectives in the box. So these are adjectives: boring, slow, difficult, and bad. So you're gonna do two exercises, one with boring and the other with difficult. Remember, you need to compare. For example, compare music with English. Compare boring. So you compare, for example, uh, La Calera, boring with Bogota. So Bogota, it's more boring, always boring. Okay, very good. All right, so let's go to the next page. Is this okay? Here we are. And now complete what your tour guide says using the correct form of the words in the parentheses. So here is popular. So welcome to Dubai. I'm Said and I'm your tour guide for today. On your right is the most popular is the most popular. Let's continue. So here you need to write not comparatives, superlatives. Okay, so on your right is the must. Remember how to write must, popular ish. So you write here must. Okay. Uh, on the left you have here you have to write the tallest building in Dubai. Tallest because it's one syllable. Okay. The restaurant on the top has the most spectacular views of the city. Now we arrive at the main marker. This is and here is a good, so this is the best. A superlative is the best. This is the best place to shop for bargains. It also has the most delicious local food. Okay, so this is this part. It's about superlatives, and the last part was about comparatives. Here is comparatives, and here is superlatives. Okay, so pay attention. I dictate for you, and you copy it. Now let's finish this exercise reading. Imagine you are a tour guide, write a similar description of your town. Well, we're not doing a writing exercise because it's complicated, but if you want to do it, you can do it. Okay? Now, let's go to the exercise number 5. Read the article about the impact of TV when you work in pairs to say whether or not you agree. Remember, it's mandatory to look for the words that you don't understand. You don't understand whether, see, or so you write and look at the dictionary. Let's go. Couch potato. Couch potato is an expression they use American people to refer to those people who are, yes. So let's read this. Uh, um, couch potato refers to fat people. I mean, of people who don't like to do anything. I mean, just to watch TV and nothing else. But just let's do it this, and perhaps we can get information about that. One, two, three. Couch potatoes. Some people think that the time you spend watching TV is time wasted. But is that true? Of course, some people spend all their free time in front of the TV or watching it online. They don't like meeting other people and they hate going out. These people call it couch potato. Have a problem? However, there are some great programs on TV as well. TV helps people to relax, it's fun, and you learn a lot from some programs. So, TV isn't all bad, or is it? Or is it? Good. So what you need to do is understand what it means couch potato. And the question for you is, are you a couch potato? You're going to answer for the next class, okay? Are you a couch potato? Are you this a person like this? Okay, bye bye.